at it. It's another day, and I turned my dash on. Oh, I missed the light, I think. Let's see. I'm running the light.
Continue for 1 mile.
Turned dash on here in the area that they want me to dash in, and they sent me this first upside down order, picking up liquor. I said no, and then they sent me the next one that I accepted. So we are turning around, and we are heading to Outback Steakhouse. And that order, our goal is $100, and we're really only like $15 away. So with this one order, we only need to really do this one order, and then I could be done for the day, unless I just want to do a few more dashes after this one, just to keep my status above 100, because I think I'm at 107 right now. So part of the goal is also staying above 100 deliveries, because tomorrow I have to go get my hair done. I have to get my hair retightened. So let's go ahead to Outback Steakhouse and pick up this order that's going 11 something miles. That sounds like 30 minutes. We will see. We got that order picked up. Didn't I tell you it was going to be 30 minutes? It's going to be a 30-minute drive. It's 11 miles away, and in this traffic, that is going to take probably every bit of 30 minutes. I used to not prefer dashing during, this time of day. It's rush hour. But I don't, I got over that. Only thing I really haven't gotten over yet is dashing while it's dark. Y'all can have that. Now, if I actually really had to, I would, but not my preference. So this order is taking me outside of my zone, and we're not gonna dash now in a different zone, unless DoorDash says, hey, it's busy. But if not, we just gonna bite the bullet and we gonna head back, because I don't know, I don't have time to be sitting around like I did the last time. I think the last time I did drive to a different zone to do a delivery, to drop off a delivery, and then did it dash. Now I waited and waited for an order, and we don't want to go through that again. We're not going to wait for any orders. If we need to shut it down and call it a day, we will be alright. Alright, let's get this dropped off. 30-minute drive. Okay, that order is dropped off, and I wish I could have filmed, or I don't know, I probably could have took some pictures, but it's a pretty nice neighborhood. Beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. Very scenic, but the person who ordered this food from Outback, way 30 minutes away, could have did better. I know you could have gotten filet mignon and lobster somewhere closer near you, because we are only 7.5 miles away from my home. I think, what was it? It's less than 20 minutes away from my home. So that's not bad. But I'm not in my zone. They did not ask me if I want to switch, but I'm getting an order right now, so I'll be back. All the Chick-fil-A's I've ever been to, I've never seen a Chick-fil-A like this one. So walk up Chick-fil-A. There's no dine-in, and it looks like only walk up, and then you can wait where I'm at, wait for your food, or you can go sit over here in one of these areas and eat.
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is my first time ever seen a Chick-fil-A this way.
Can I just do a process lemonade?
So y'all, that order was 7 minutes away, and so far we have made $20.75, and we've driven 15 miles. And so now we're 17 minutes away from my neighborhood, so I'm gonna head to my neighborhood. And it would be nice, it was nice of DoorDash to give me something going back this way. And sometimes they kind of do that a lot if it takes me out of my zone, and sometimes it's just, you know, not in the cards. So we're just gonna add these extra miles heading back to my neighborhood. But technically, we are done and over our quota for the week. The other dashes that we're doing is just to keep our delivery count above $100. I mean 100. Once I got into my zone, I declined these 2 orders back to back, and that first order, that was, yeah, $14, 16 miles, wasn't gonna be able to do it. Then they give me a Zaxby's for $5.50, 5.2 miles, and I thought about it because it wasn't upside down, and I hit decline because I said, you know what, I drove all the way back over here. Y'all could have did me a little bit better than that. So I accepted this $7 Zaxby order, $9 Zaxby order, 7.9 miles. That really isn't any better because of it being Zaxby's, because Zaxby's are not close together. So somebody wanting Zaxby's, yeah, I don't like that I took that order. And I feel like I've been accepting a lot of orders, but I'm knocking, I don't know. It's weird because even though I've been accepting a lot of orders now, those 2 declines that put me down to 73%. So I must be, you know, replacing these with other declines that I did previously for it to go down. Even though I have a good acceptance streak going on right now. This week, I believe, I don't think I've really declined many orders this week. I have to go back and look. But here we are. And if I take another order after this, because this is going to at least be 10 miles was 30 minutes, right? So 7 something miles is gonna be probably 20 minutes. And if we take another order, I don't know if I'm gonna take another order, but if we do, it might be the last one for the day. Let me go get this food. Didn't I say that order was going to be 20 minutes away? Because it is. And not only is it 20 minutes away, but it's taking me back to where I started my dash at, to where I turned DoorDash on at. And I will be, you know what, this is DoorDash's will for me to DoorDash in this particular zip code in my zone. No matter what I have, you know, tried to do otherwise this week, just like now, I said, I'm going to head back to my zip code. DoorDash said, you going right back where you started. All right, I'll be back. So real quick, we had got another order going to Little Caesars.
Continue for a half mile.
$5 and some change.
Drive east on Attucks Satsuma Road for a half mile.
And as soon as we were about to pull up, now that was going to be the end of my dash. As soon as we pulled up, as soon as I was about to pull up, they gave me a stack, a high priority one. So that was from a customer named Tasha. Tasha kind of saved the day because she's the only one who came through with a high priority order out of these 5 that we've done. And we are only 4 minutes away from her. So we're going to drop her off. We got her in my catering bag because she's got about 6 pizzas and some crazy bread.
In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on Attucks Satsuma Road.
And we're going to drop off the last customers, and that's gonna be it for the day. I'll be back after we get these dropped off. I was just coming to say that I should probably start paying attention to the map a little bit more, because on that Zaxby's order that I was delivering that was 13 minutes away, I noticed how, well, I know I hear people sometimes saying that they use 2 GPSs, 2 different types, 2 different, whatever, 2 different types. And on this particular order, I'm using the in-app navigation.
Continue for a half mile.
And it tells me to take this route,
Drive
which is
west
13
on West
minutes
Little
away.
York Road for a half mile.
But I happen to see that on a different turn, it was saying -3 minutes. So I said, well, if it's not -3 minutes, why is it not taking me that way? And I clicked on it, and I didn't know that you could do that. And I know, you could do that on other maps, but I didn't know that you could do that on the in-app navigation. I was in DoorDash. So I was today years old when I learned that, you could actually click on that other route to save you some time, if it's going to save you some time.
In a
And
quarter
it
mile,
saved me
turn right onto
that
North Highway
order.
6.
Instead of that order taking me 13 minutes, it took me 10 minutes. Well, maybe 11 minutes because I end up behind a 18-wheeler or semi-truck. But, I never knew. I just learned that today. So I say, I'm going to pay attention to this map a little bit more sometime. So we're getting ready to drop off Marco's order, and that will be it for the day. 5 deliveries in 2 hours. I'll be back after I drop it off. All right, guys, we got that order dropped off. That was paying over $6, and we actively dashed for 1 hour and 51 minutes. We made $44.56. Which way do I go? And we drove 35.5 miles today. And during the week, for the week, we made over almost $130. It was like $129 and some odd cent. So that's $129 that we're gonna be throwing on our student loan that we have had since we've been in our 20s. So that is it for the week. Thank you for tuning in. Please like my video. Please like and support my video. Help me become better. Help me grow. Support the channel. So I'm new to the community. Please welcome me in by liking my video. And I will see you all again soon. Thank you.